Welcome back, everybody. I am the programmer, and I'm here to teach you everything you need to know about coding to get a job. Today, we're going to look at arrow functions. So if you're ready, put on your favorite tank top, grab yourself some SARMs, I mean a protein shake, and let's get started. Alright, so what exactly are arrow functions? Well, it's quite simple. It's a shorter way to write functions. Why would we want to use them? Well, sometimes you want to write a not very complex function, shorter and concise, right? It's applicable in situations where the function, it's not very long, it's kind of a short function, so you don't want to write a bunch of mumbo jumbo, you just want to do it and get done with it, right? And it's also very impressive for those who don't know all the ins and outs, right? They just learned functions, regular functions, and they're a bunch of noobs, so you're going to impress them with a bunch of arrow functions. Alright, so let me demonstrate. Let's say we have a function called add, where we add A and B together, right? So we define a function. Then we're going to return A plus B. Close this. There we go. Ignore the little error message right there. So if I now were to say add 5 and 10, then that's going to return 15. Okay. Now let's say I want to turn this into an arrow function. What do I have to do? Well, we're going to define a variable called add. In this case, we'll make it a constant. And we'll open up and close some parentheses. And in here, we're going to give our parameters. And now, here comes the arrow part. We put down an equal to sign, we put down a larger than sign, and then we're going to open up some curly brackets. And within those curly brackets, we can then return A plus B. And there you go. There you have your arrow function. If I'm now going to say add 5 and 10 again, then that's going to return 15 as well, right? No problem. But you might be asking right now, programmer, you told me that the arrow function is a shorter way to write a function, but this is longer than this. What the heck are you talking about? Did you take too much tren? Well, the answer is yes. And the second answer is, well, we can do some tricks here. We don't have to write it out like this. We can do something which is known as an implicit return. We take back the previous function that we had. We take constant add, then the parameters, then the arrow, then the brackets, and then a return. We could skip some of those things. What we don't need, as an example, are these brackets. We can all put it on just one line. And even better, you don't need a return statement. You can just do it like this. And that is in essence what an implicit return is. You're already telling it, look, this is what I want to do. I'm putting it all on one line. Please return this. It's implicit. You don't need to clarify that you're returning something. If you're writing a function, you have to do all of this stuff. And it's a very simple line of code. You don't need to write all of this. You can simply do this. And this comes in handy, especially in the future, where we're going to use a lot of different kinds of functions and methods where you don't want to create a whole new function. You simply want to pass through a very simple, quick function, an arrow function, right? So even if right now you're still a bit confused and you're thinking, well, okay, well, that's very nice, but I can just do this. don't worry about it. In the future, in future topics, it will become very clear why this could be an advantage over this. So if you enjoyed this episode, I mean, it's been kind of a short one, but if you did enjoy this, leave down a like, subscribe, do all of that good stuff. Take care, God bless, and goodbye.